This too dark. I mean, I've got my blind open, not my window open. That's scary. Hang on, I'm gonna try with my light on. That looks better, I think. Yeah. That looks definitely a lot better. Okay, so today I'm going to be giving you 20 fall themed foods that you can bake for Halloween, October, whatever. Because it is September, it is nearly October. I count it as spooky season, and it is autumn. It is fall. So now all these foods I found on Pinterest. TikTok does have a lot of them, but it just depends what you want to find. Definitely searching for them. You should be able to find simple recipes for them. They seem really easy. Some of them is definitely a lot easier than others. But let's start. Okay, so first, brownies. They are quite simple, I would say. I mean, I've made them before. That was with a bag mix, but no one said you have to make them from scratch. But brownies, and you can decorate them however you want. See, these ones have got spider webs on them. You can put whatever you'd like on them. Sorry, I will keep looking out the window because it's like my blinds are open, like if like cars are passing and stuff. I'm paranoid, I'm sorry. Another thing you can make is pumpkin cake. Now, a lot of the things I will tell you is probably going to be like pumpkin flavoured. You don't have to make it pumpkin, but pumpkin is essentially a very fall, Halloween-y thing that comes to people's mind. You could also do cinnamon, apple, anything like that just gives off fall vibes. But pumpkin cake is definitely a good idea. Another thing is cinnamon rolls. Now, for all these recipes, I'm not too sure how easy they'll be, but give it a go. But cinnamon rolls. These ones are pumpkin cinnamon rolls, but obviously you could just do normal cinnamon rolls or whatever other flavour you'd like. Rice Krispie treats. They are definitely really, really simple, and you could do whatever you want. You could add flavouring, I think. I'm not too sure on that one, but you could colour them and make any shapes you want. Pumpkin, or you could do like anything else, add whatever. See, like on the top of these there's like a little bit of chocolate for like the stem. You could do anything, be as creative as you'd like. Cheesecake. Now this one says apple butter cheesecake. Not too sure what that is, but it looks amazing. But I'm sure any cheesecake you could make, especially because there is ways like for this one where you don't have to bake them. Like, I think the most you might need is a microwave and a freezer or fridge. I know I've personally made cheesecake before where I just crushed up digestive biscuit, poured some melted butter in, and there's the base done. And then just like cream or something for the filling. But you could do it however you'd like, and there's bake options, no bake options. It is super simple. Apple pies. Now, any form of pies you could do really. You could make a pumpkin pie, apple and cinnamon one, apple one. You can make them as big or as small as you want. These are hand pies, so they're a lot smaller. You can literally go crazy with pies. Like, you could do all sorts of flavours, combinations, and make it as big of a serving as you would like. Bark. And I'm not talking about tree bark. This is like one of the easiest things you could do, because I'm pretty sure it's just melted chocolate. You just put like the melted chocolate on a baking tray or whatever, and freeze it, and then you just like snap it off and it's bark. And you could do any flavour you want, just chocolate, vanilla maybe, apple, cinnamon, pumpkin spice latte like this one, just pumpkin. You could do anything. You can go crazy with this, and you can go crazy with the design as well. You could do all sorts, ranging from simple swirls to ghost patterns, spider webs, whatever. This is another really creative dessert, simple thing that you can do. Pumpkin s'mores cookies. Now, cookies is definitely a very big thing when it comes to when it comes to autumn, fall, whatever. But pumpkin s'mores cookies, they sound really good. Or you could just do pumpkin, you could just do s'mores, which also leads me into s'mores is another very good thing that you could do. It is really simple if you've got the right stuff. You don't have to have like certain crackers or anything. You could literally just use a biscuit or like a chocolate digestive, so there's your biscuit and your chocolate. They are definitely really simple. Messy but simple. Mug cakes. Now, mug cakes is definitely something that was popular a while ago. You can have 1 minute, 5 minute, like they can be super simple and they're in a mug, so they're really easy. Pumpkin mug cake, chocolate mug cake, you could do apple and cinnamon, you could literally do whatever flavour you would like. And you could even add something in the middle to give it like that gooey texture, like add in some chocolate, so once it's been in the microwave or however you make it, in the centre that chocolate would have melted, so it's a bit like them lava type cakes. I believe that's what they're called. I might be wrong though. Now, I've already mentioned cinnamon rolls, but cinnamon roll cookies, these look amazing and I bet they will taste amazing as well. You can really go crazy for the cookie ideas, like there is so many types you could do. Now, another one which I really want to try because it looks amazing. Caramel apple cheesecake. I love cheesecake, so any type of cheesecake would work. You could do a pumpkin cheesecake, you could do apparently I don't know any other cheesecakes. Pumpkin, cinnamon, apple spice, just the same overall flavours really. S'mores, ooh, s'mores cheesecake is amazing. I've had it before. Yes, I've had it before from the Packhorse and it was amazing. So definitely try and make some cheesecakes, but this caramel apple one looks amazing. And on the subject of caramel apples, you could also make some caramel apples. It's not really bacon, but just while we're on the same page, they're also something you could make which is definitely very Halloweeny, very fall-y, very, yeah. Cupcakes. You probably like cake, like cupcakes. Make yourself some cupcakes and you can go crazy with designs. These ones is ghost cupcakes, which I think is super cute, like oh my god. You can literally do any flavour, any design, anything. Go crazy. Again, brownies. Not just plain brownies this time with whatever design you'd like if you put a design on, but pumpkin brownies. It sounds weird, but it also sounds amazing. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I definitely think they would be a good thing to try and bake. Back to cookies, apple cinnamon cookies. I can't begin to explain how nice they look. Like, I've never heard of that before, but it really does look like really nice, and you could probably do like any design you want. Could even put some apples on top. It looks amazing and you should definitely give it a try. Now, this is definitely a new one. Donuts came up quite a bit, like different types, but this one caught my attention the most. Pumpkin spice cheesecake donuts. I need this in my life. Like, I have to make this. Like, cheesecake, amazing. Donut, amazing. Together, amazing. Like, there's no doubt about it. And you don't just have to do pumpkin spice. You could easily do any other flavour as well. Go nuts. Okay, now I am a massive fan of fudge. Normal fudge, vanilla fudge, salted caramel fudge. I love it. And if you saw my brownie video, I put fudge pieces on it. And I also have a fudge chocolate cake that I still need to make with the leftover fudge pieces for it. But fudge, make yourself some fudge. This one's pumpkin fudge and I can't lie, it looks amazing. All of these look amazing, to be honest, but you don't even have to stop at fudge. You could do cinnamon fudge. you don't even have to stop at pumpkin fudge, sorry. You could do cinnamon fudge, apple and cinnamon, pumpkin spice. Don't know how different it is, but speaking of pumpkin spice, I really need to try a pumpkin spice latte. I've never had like any fall themed drinks or foods from places like Starbucks, so I definitely need to try them. Weirdly enough, another thing that I kept seeing was bread. Not just like plain old bread, there was pumpkin bread, just like your casual fall themed things. I didn't really look too much into it, but the one that I did find was full cinnamon bread. I can't lie, that does not look like bread at all. It looks like a crumble and it looks delicious. So if you're into bread, if you because I know a lot of people like bread, if you like bread, if you like to bake, if you don't want to bake a really sweet treat, bread, apple cinnamon bread, or whatever other flavoured bread you might like. Another cupcake idea, but this one, how can you look at that and not say it looks amazing? That looks delicious. Pumpkin caramel cupcake. Anything caramel really would be amazing. Like even if you're not big on flavours, just caramel itself, it would be amazing, it would be great, and you definitely need to make some, or anything with caramel flavour. Now, pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. Not just your plain old batch of chocolate chip cookies, spice it up a little with pumpkin, or pumpkin spice, or caramel. Ooh, a caramel chocolate chip cookie would be really nice. Especially if they're like gooey as well. They would be amazing. But again, this is another thing that you can go crazy for with flavours. It could just still be chocolate chip, but add in something else. Pumpkin, pumpkin spice, caramel, apple, apple and cinnamon, whatever. It would be amazing and you should definitely give it a try. Okay, and now we are on to our last easy bake fall themed thing. Wow. I know I probably mentioned over 20, like how I mentioned the caramel apples, but it's fine. Now for the last one. These look amazing and I would so need to give them a try. I also saw an Oreo version of them. Pumpkin cheesecake bites. I mean, I've expressed my love enough to cheesecake already this video, so these are right up my alley. I need to make them, I really do. And you don't just have to do pumpkin, you could do anything else and any other design as well. And like I say, I found an Oreo one. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it again, but if I do, I will definitely put a photo up of it. But it was just, instead of a cheesecake bite, an Oreo bite. Which, if you can do it with Oreo, you can probably do it with any other type of like biscuit and stuff as well. They are definitely something you need to try. Okay, I am definitely hungry now, and I really want cheesecake. Oh god. Okay, that is all the easy desserts. I mean, not really desserts, but fall themed things that you could bake. If you're bored, looking for new things to bake, maybe just wanting to do something fall themed or for Halloween itself, these are definitely some great ideas that you should try. I really hope you make them. Please feel free to tell me if you did, if you're going to, what you think of it, how it was. I would love to know. That being said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy anything you make from this video. And yeah, bye.